Hey guys, welcome to the video tutorial on Greta Van Fleet's latest song, Anthem. Before I start, I just want to thank everybody who subscribed in the last 2 weeks or so. I know I haven't been active a lot because I've just been super busy with school and other things outside of school, but I've been trying to put a little bit of covers on there because those don't take nearly as long as lessons, and now it's the long weekend, so I'll have lots of time. I'm going to upload a bunch of lessons, a bunch of tutorials, or same thing, and also cover videos is what I meant to say. So thanks to everybody who's subscribed in the last 2 weeks. I got from 300 to, I believe, 450 now. So thanks everybody, and I'll be sure to keep posting and uploading, and if you have any requests or anything, I'll try my best to get it uploaded or help you guys learn it. So without any further ado, here we go. Standard tuning, as most of their songs are, and you're going to start with a B major chord. So this is tricky, like with your left hand positioning, because if you don't have the muscle build up from constantly playing bar chords all the time, it's going to be difficult to completely bar that fret down, because you're essentially moving the nut up 2 frets so you can play your chord. So you're going to have to really push down hard on those strings to bar it, for those of you who haven't barred a lot before, to get that B major chord. That's really the only way you can do that chord, is barring it somewhere on the neck. There's no easy way like an E major chord, unless you put a capo down, but then that would get in the way of getting the E chord in there, which is part of the song. So the way he does it, he bars from the A string down. The E string, you don't play it at all, even when you pick the chord, and so you bar that with your first finger, and then it's like an A major form on the 4th fret. So A major is 2nd fret on the D string, G string, and B string. So it's the same idea, just on the 4th fret with the 2nd fret barred. So 4th fret, D string, G string, and B string. And then these other 2 are barred here. So, and now he's going to toggle between frets here with his pinky. So 1, 2, slide up to 5th fret, then back to 4th fret, and then take off your pinky completely. So, and then you put your pinky back on, and watch my right hand as I do this. Notice that instead, I'm not constantly doing down picks, I'm keeping my hand moving so that I can get the rhythms in time, and the toggles, they land on upstrokes. So don't be afraid to, if you're a little less experienced, to use those upstrokes and constantly keep your hand moving, because it gets you really into the rhythm of the song, keeps you on time, keeps everything really tight. So all of those are upstrokes. Up, 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 up. And then it goes into an E major position, but you're barred at 2nd fret. So 2nd fret barred all the strings this time, and then E major position. So 4th fret A string, D string, and 3rd fret G string, like so. So down, down, up, and then down again, and then to a regular E major chord this time. So 2nd fret A string, D string, and 1st fret G string. So all together from the B chord. Repeat, 2nd time. So that first little set I showed you is considered 1 time through that riff, and then he does it Jake does it 1 more time for the intro, and then Josh starts singing the verse, and while the first verse is going through, you do that same repetition 4 times. So that's 1 time. That'll go through 4 times in the verse, 2 times in the intro. After the verse, it goes into the chorus. So it's the same 3 chords, but it's switching at different times. So 1, 2, and so they're evened out this time. It's hard to explain in words how the timing works. So 1 and 2 and, except, so you're switching, and then in the E chord this time, you're you're gonna put your pinky on the second fret of the D string, or no, the G string. Sorry, it's a little sneaky one in there, but it's audible in the track, so I heard it and I want to get this as close as possible. So, and then it goes back to B chord. So, and then goes back to B again. And then so that's 2 times through, 2 little sections of the chorus. And this time, it's not going to go to the E chords, it's going to go B, F sharp major, A, so just an A major, 2nd fret, D string, G string, B string, E major, F sharp major, and he sings a little part, his solo almost, and then it goes into a 7th chord. So you keep that same F sharp major position. It might be a bit of a stretch for some, but you have to move your pinky up to the 5th fret of the B string, because you're getting that 7th note in there. So from the last run through the chorus, A, E, F sharp major, Josh solo, and then the 7th. And then, so same pattern again, except this time you're not doing your pinky on the 2nd fret of the D string, you're going to do it on the B string. So, and it'll go on, off, on, off. So, F sharp, E major, B, F sharp, E major, on, off, on, off. And then after 4 times through that, it'll end on a B major chord again. It'll do a little drum part, another B major chord, another little drum part, and then it goes back into the main riff, so the 2 bars intro again. One more. And then it goes through 4 times through that again for the verse 2, and then it goes into chorus again. So, third time through, different. A major, E major, there's the F sharp major again, and then the 7th, and then it goes back into what comes after the chorus again. And the 4th time through, you're going to do the same thing. But now he plays a G chord. You can play it regular G chord position, or you can play it barred on the 3rd fret and the E major position, like what you have, F sharp major chord. You just slide that up 1 fret. A, B major, and then a little break, and then it goes right back into similar to the part that was just before this chord progression. So, little break, and then so timing like that. Again, it's hard to explain in words. It's better to just it's easier to almost listen to it and slow it down. So I'll play it slowly for you guys. So. it does that right until the end, and it continues that, and in the last chord you end off on a B major. So, and then there's a little bit of singing towards the end, and then it sort of fades out and they end the song. And yeah, so it's a fairly simple song, but it's an absolutely amazing song. So it's probably one of my favorite from them besides When the Curtain Falls. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any further questions, just feel free to ask me in the comments. And any other suggestions on songs I should do. I'll be doing all the songs off their album when it comes out on the 19th, so I'm excited for that. But any other song suggestions, I'm open to them, and I'll try and get to them as soon as I can. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and keep on rocking.